Yeah, what's going on, everybody? So I'm just hours removed from coming from standing in line for the SNES Classic, and I must say, like this, my whole experience with that, it left me with a positive vibe about Nintendo. Cause beforehand, I was so pissed at Nintendo, and when they came out with the statement that they're ramping up production, it's going to be more systems ready at launch. I don't know for those of you, who out there how many units that your store received, but I went to a Target that's close by. If you saw my video that I did when I got the SNES Classic, my Target got 102, and he said that I believe that Target got the most in the whole state of Georgia. So I don't know what it is about that Target specifically, but for them to get that much, 102 instead of just 10. And I saw one guy posted on Twitter that he was at, I don't know where he was at, but the GameStop he went to, they had it, the poster, the paper on the window, and said they only got 5. Like, that's fucking unacceptable. But a lot of people posted their brick seat, and brick seat was pretty accurate because I actually checked brick seat for the Target inventory, and they said 102, so that was pretty accurate. That's what made me go to that Target, because of brick seat. So if all those numbers was true, because people was posting their brick seat screenshots online, and Target or Walmart, like, they was getting hella shipments. So I mean, Nintendo didn't lie. Some people might disagree with that, but this we can all agree that this SNES Classic launch went by much more smoothly than the NES Classic did. Like, much better. It was 50 people standing in line when I went. 102 units. So everybody that was in line got one. So nobody left complaining. That's the way it should be. And they're getting more. So by the end of this year, everybody should be able to get one. Now I know for the people who's pissed off out there, for people who did pre-orders, a lot of people pre-orders got canceled. Well, not canceled, but put on a back order. And if that order isn't fulfilled within a certain date, then they're going to be canceled. For those people, I feel for you. I'm not here to rub nothing in your face. Just have patience. Just wait till your closest store get them in inventory. Cause just like when pre-orders went up, everybody wasn't fortunate enough to get a pre-order. But for the people who were able to get a pre-order, look how happy y'all were. So just like now, y'all pre-ordered, so y'all stayed at home while everybody else was in line. So everybody that was in line, now they got theirs, they're happy. And you people who didn't go anywhere, pre-orders, now y'all stuck. But don't get mad. We didn't get mad. I mean, we got mad, but we didn't get mad at the people who was able to pre-order. We got mad at Nintendo and the stores, but it wasn't really the store's fault. But I don't want to say I owe Nintendo an apology. Oh, it's just I'm so happy about how they handled this time, cause I'm good. I don't know if they're gonna do a Nintendo 64 Classic, but the NES is coming back 2018. I already got it, so I don't need to look forward to that. But I'm good if Nintendo can continue to do all other releases like this, console wise, or whatever little exclusive they're coming out with, and if it can be like this all the time from the future to now to in the future, I'm good with the big N. They would be on my good side. But I don't want to be premature in this and say that Nintendo is back to form. Like I have to see more, but I'm just happy with the experience that I had from the SNES Classic release, at least at that Target. I don't know who I like owe an apology to, because I did have an issue with Target at one time too. Because I mean Target, that that experience, man. I did a lot of Black Fridays. I did a lot of other shit for Jordans and stuff, standing in line. But what I went through early this morning at Target, that was the best. Because Nintendo, and this is another reason I want to thank Nintendo for bringing people together. Like, I got to meet so many incredible people, just hearing their stories, their love for Nintendo. Even, it's funny because we never grew up around each other, but we share the same similarities, and that's what's so fascinating. We grew up miles away, states, hours away, but we share the same love for the same thing. We all passionate about the same thing. And that's one thing I just want to thank Nintendo about now, just for bringing people together. That's just a part of humanity. Because I really enjoyed sitting outside with a group of strangers and getting to know them, as opposed to just being in my house alone by myself, laying in my bed. So I mean, it's a plus side to everything. But yeah, so I just want to end this video on that note, saying I might owe Nintendo an apology, but they're getting back on my good side. So I mean, I've been fucking with Nintendo since the late 80s. So yeah, so let me know what y'all think about this. Is Nintendo getting on the right track by the way they're doing things? Let me know how your store handled inventory. How many units did your store get? Were you able to get a SNES Classic? How are you going to move on toward this? So hit that subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed. Get a like to the video, and until the next time, I'll see y'all later.